Hello and welcome. If you're new to the kitchen, feeling a little overwhelmed, or just want to refine your cooking skills, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of cooking with Mastering the Basics Cooking Tips for Beginners. Listen, cooking isn't about being some fancy chef with 20 years of experience. It's about taking raw ingredients and turning them into something delicious, something you can be proud of. By the end of this session, you'll feel confident and ready to create delicious meals even if you've never boiled water before. So stop with the excuses, stop ordering takeaway, and let's get started. First things first, setting up your kitchen for success. This is where your culinary journey begins, and having the right setup can make all the difference. Think of your kitchen as your personal workshop, where creativity and efficiency go hand in hand. You wouldn't believe how many people I've seen try to cook in a chaotic mess. It's not just about aesthetics. A cluttered kitchen can lead to mistakes, wasted time, and a lot of unnecessary stress. It's a recipe for disaster. Imagine trying to find a specific spice or utensil in the middle of cooking. It's frustrating and can throw off your entire rhythm. A well-organized kitchen makes cooking easier, less stressful, and much more enjoyable. When everything has its place, you can focus on the joy of cooking rather than the chaos around you. Now, you don't need a Michelin star setup, just the essentials. Start with the basics and build your collection over time. It's about having the right tools for the job, not the most expensive ones. Let's talk tools. A sharp chef's knife. And I mean sharp, none of that blunt rubbish. A good-sized cutting board, and a few other key items. A saucepan, a frying pan, a spatula, and measuring cups. These might seem basic, but they are the backbone of countless recipes. These are your weapons, your culinary arsenal. With these tools, you can tackle almost any recipe with confidence. Next, ingredients. Always stock pantry staples like salt, and not that iodized nonsense, proper sea salt, because the quality of your ingredients can make or break a dish. Black pepper, olive oil, rice, pasta, canned tomatoes, and some dried herbs. These staples are versatile and can be used in a variety of dishes, giving you a solid foundation to build upon. These are your building blocks, the foundation of countless dishes. With these ingredients on hand, you can whip up a meal without needing to run to the store every time. Finally, your workspace. Clear those countertops. A clean, clutter-free space is essential for efficient cooking. A clutter-free space helps you focus on cooking, not on the pile of bills or last week's mail. It also makes cleaning up afterward much easier. Invest in good quality tools. They'll last longer and make your cooking experience more efficient. High-quality tools can be a bit of an investment, but they pay off in the long run. Remember, you don't need fancy gadgets, just the basics to get started. As you grow more confident in your cooking, you can gradually add more specialized tools to your collection. The goal is to create a space where you feel comfortable and inspired to cook. When your kitchen is set up right, cooking becomes a joy rather than a chore. Organize your pantry with labeled jars and containers. This not only looks great but also helps you quickly find what you need. Plan your meals and make a grocery list. This ensures you have all the ingredients you need and helps you avoid last-minute trips to the store. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new recipes. With a well-organized kitchen and the right tools, the possibilities are endless. Cooking is not just about feeding yourself, it's about sharing and enjoying food with others. A well-set-up kitchen makes this experience even more rewarding. And remember, cleaning up as you go makes the whole process smoother. A tidy kitchen at the end of your cooking session is the cherry on top. So take the time to set up your kitchen right. It's an investment in your culinary journey and will pay off every time you step into your kitchen to create something delicious. Now that your kitchen is ready, let's talk techniques. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone looking to refine your skills, mastering a few essential techniques can make a world of difference. Cooking doesn't have to be intimidating. It's all about understanding the basics and building from there. Mastering a few basics will give you the confidence to cook a variety of dishes. Imagine being able to whip up a delicious meal without second-guessing yourself. It all starts with the fundamentals. This isn't rocket science, people. Cooking should be fun and enjoyable, not a stressful chore. Let's break it down step by step. First up, chopping and knife skills. This is the foundation of good cooking. A sharp knife is a safe knife. It's more efficient and less likely to slip. Regularly sharpening your knife will make your prep work faster and safer. Practice chopping onions, garlic, and vegetables uniformly. Consistent chopping ensures even cooking, which is crucial for the texture and flavor of your dishes. No more uneven chunks, we're aiming for precision. Take your time to get it right. Speed will come with practice. Next, boiling water. Sounds simple, right? But timing matters. It's not just about getting the water hot. Bring water to a rolling boil before adding pasta or vegetables. This ensures that your food cooks evenly and retains its texture. Don't even think about adding salt to cold water, it just slows down the boiling process. Always add salt once the water is boiling to speed things up and enhance the flavor of your ingredients. Now let's talk sautéing. This technique is essential for developing flavors. This is where things get interesting. Sautéing allows you to build layers of flavor by cooking ingredients quickly over high heat. Heat your pan first, then add oil, and use a decent oil, none of that cheap stuff. And finally your ingredients. This prevents sticking and ensures even cooking. Stir frequently to avoid burning. Keep an eye on the heat and adjust as necessary to maintain a steady sizzle. And for God's sake, don't overcrowd the pan. Overcrowding lowers the temperature and causes steaming instead of sautéing, which can make your food soggy. Finally, seasoning. This is the magic touch that brings your dish to life. This is where you bring your dish to life. Taste as you go. Adjusting seasoning throughout the cooking process ensures balanced flavors. A pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon can transform a bland disaster into a flavor sensation. Don't be afraid to experiment with different herbs and spices to find your unique flavor profile. Remember, you're the boss in the kitchen. With these essential techniques under your belt, you'll be well on your way to cooking like a pro. So, no more excuses, get in the kitchen and start cooking. Let's be honest, we've all been there. You're excited to cook, but things go sideways faster than you can say, burnt toast. But fear not. Let's talk about common mistakes beginners make and how to avoid them. First up, overcrowding the pan. This is a one-way ticket to Steam City. When sautéing, give your ingredients space to breathe, to caramelize, to develop those beautiful golden brown colors. Next, cooking on high heat too soon. Unless you're aiming for a charcoal surprise, start with medium heat and adjust as needed. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially in the kitchen. And for the love of all things delicious, read the recipe, not just a quick glance, but the whole thing from start to finish. It saves time, prevents surprises, and ensures you have all the ingredients ready to go. Finally, stop overcomplicating things. Stick to simple dishes like stir-fries, pasta, or soups when starting out. You'll gain confidence and expand your culinary repertoire as you go. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a Michelin star chef. Now, let's put what we've learned into action with a super easy beginner recipe. One-pan garlic butter chicken with vegetables. This dish is perfect for those who are just starting out in the kitchen or anyone looking for a quick, delicious meal without the hassle of multiple pots and pans. It's a one-pan wonder that combines juicy chicken with vibrant vegetables, all brought together with the rich, savory flavor of garlic butter. This is a dish so simple even a donkey could cook it. First, gather your ingredients, and don't worry, you won't need anything fancy. Just some basic fresh ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Make sure they're good quality, none of that watery nonsense. Because the quality of your chicken will make a big difference in the final dish. Look for chicken that is firm and has a nice pink color. 1 cup of mixed vegetables, carrots, beans, or broccoli. And feel free to use whatever vegetables you have on hand. The more colorful, the better. These will add not only nutrition but also a beautiful array of colors to your plate. 2 cloves of garlic, minced, because garlic is the star of this dish. Its pungent aroma and flavor will infuse the chicken and vegetables, making every bite a delight. 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, always unsalted so you can control the saltiness of the dish. Butter will give the dish a rich, creamy texture that is simply irresistible. Salt and pepper to taste. Now let's get cooking. Remember, seasoning is key to bringing out the flavors of your ingredients. Season the chicken breast generously with salt and pepper. This step is crucial because it ensures that the chicken is flavorful all the way through. Don't be shy, we're going for flavor. A well-seasoned chicken breast is the foundation of this dish. Heat a large pan over medium heat, making sure it's hot enough before you add anything. This will help in getting a nice sear on the chicken. Melt 1 tablespoon of butter and let it sizzle. The butter should start to foam and turn a light golden color. And cook the chicken for 4 to 5 minutes on each side until it develops a beautiful golden crust. This crust is where a lot of the flavor comes from, until golden brown and cooked through. You want the chicken to be juicy on the inside and crispy on the outside. Remove the chicken from the pan and set aside. In the same pan, don't clean it. Those brown bits are flavor gold. Add the remaining tablespoon of butter and let it melt. This will form the base of your garlic butter sauce. the minced garlic, and make sure it's minced, not chopped into giant chunks, and the mixed vegetables. Stir everything together so the garlic doesn't burn. Sauté for 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. You want the vegetables to soak up all that garlic butter goodness until the vegetables are tender crisp. They should be cooked but still have a bit of bite to them. We don't want mushy vegetables, do we? The goal is to keep them vibrant and full of life. Return the cooked chicken to the pan, nestling it among the vegetables. Cover and let it cook for another 2 minutes, just enough time for the flavors to meld together and the chicken to reheat, allowing the flavors to meld together. The garlic butter will coat everything, making each bite a burst of flavor. And there you have it, a dish that's not only delicious but also visually appealing. A delicious and satisfying meal that's ready in under 20 minutes. Perfect for a weeknight dinner or impressing guests without breaking a sweat. That's it for today's session on mastering the basics cooking tips for beginners. Remember, cooking is a skill that improves with practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're part of the journey. We all start somewhere, and even I've had my fair share of kitchen disasters. Start small, stay patient, and soon you'll be creating dishes that impress your family and friends. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be teaching me a thing or two. Thanks for joining me today, and happy cooking!